Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dooobbz here, bringing you guys Q&A episode 5. I haven't done this series in so long. I really do apologize, guys. I don't know what happened. I really enjoy answering you guys' questions. But without further ado, let's get to the questions and let's start answering them. So first question comes from Andrew L. and he asks, keep doing live comms. Who do you think is the best hitter in the NHL and also the best fighter? Okay, you guys are probably going to hate me for this. Probably think I'm biased, but I really do think that Cromwell's the best hitter in the NHL. All I have to say is go on YouTube. I've said this in my other commentaries and type in top 10 Nicholas Cromwell hits. It will change your complete mindset to who's the best hitter in the NHL. So before you guys bash me for my statement, please watch the video. In all seriousness, please watch it. Those hits are amazing. They're jaw-dropping, unbelievable. But why I say that? I just think he's the most consistent hitter. Obviously, because I just said he's consistent, but for the size, he's a big guy, but he's not nearly as big as Shea Weber, Zdeno Chara, for instance. But I just look at it this way: if Cromwell kept his technique, the way he hits now, if he kept his technique and his style of hitting, and also had the size of Chara or Shea Weber, that would be the deadliest combination known to man. That would be ridiculous. But the way, I don't know what way to put it. Say for Chara, if Chara had the size of Cromwell, the same, weight and height and stuff like that, I don't think he'd be nearly as good as a hitter that he is right now. But the way that Cromwell just utilizes his body and the smaller build that he has, it just amazes me. The hits, like I said, type in top 10 Cromwell hits or Cromwell on YouTube and your jaw will drop. But personally, I think Cromwell's the best hitter. Now, for the best fighter, I have two in mind. I have Steve McIntyre and Colton Orr. I would probably say Steve McIntyre. Just type in Steve McIntyre fights as well. You guys gotta see these. Oh my god, this guy's fighting ability is unbelievable. You guys are probably gonna be like, oh, Biz Nasty, Kevin Westgarth. No. You guys gotta type in Steve McIntyre. This guy pounds the piss out of people. I've never seen a guy fight like that ever. And on hockey skates, oh my goodness, it's unbelievable. You guys gotta type in a Steven McIntyre hit. If you haven't, I don't know, you're missing out. That's all I gotta say. And the next question comes from the NHL dealers. And before I even get into the question, when I said hit, I actually meant fight. So derp. But anyways, the question is, who do you like better, Deakosaurus Rex or Deakosaurus Rex's cat? This is just a little joke inside the community. Deke made this account on YouTube with his cat, and you'd comment on everyone's videos, just saying purr or meow or something like that. It was just a funny little thing. But anyways, I'm gonna have to go with Deke's cat. I mean, this guy can talk, right? He can talk full English. He's fluent in 3 different languages. I just personally think he's a lot better than Deke. I'm just kidding. But no, I'd have to say Deke's cat though. He's just an all-star. He's the fucking all-star of the YouTube community. I mean, you cannot deny it. I mean, Deke's amazing and all, but I mean, Deke's cat. If you guys haven't met this guy, definitely hit him up. He's an amazing YouTube channel, really active as well. Just kidding. But anyways, I'm going with Deakosaurus. Just a little joke though. But anyways, hopefully that answers your question. This question comes from JBroad24, which the question came off of Twitter, so follow me if you guys haven't already in the description down below. But anyways, he asked, who is your favorite player on the wings? That's a really tough question. I'd have to say it's definitely a tie between Claude Giroux and Evgeny Malkin. I'm not going to talk so much about Malkin because you obviously know Malkin. He's probably the second best player in the world. But anyways, more about Giroux. Why I say Giroux? I've watched this guy play for 3 years now. So going on 3. But anyways, just seeing this guy play amazes me. I love watching Giroux play. He's just showing little bits of Datsuk every time I watch him. I love watching him play, like I said. And for instance, did you guys see that shootout move on Reimer last year? Oh my god, I watched that live. I was so happy just seeing that, but unfortunately it's on my leash. I know it sucks, but just seeing that move at the age of 25, he's got such a bright future ahead of him. He's an elite player as it is. I just love watching Giroux play. And why I say Malcolm, same thing. This guy can do it all. I love watching Malcolm play as well. But I'd have to say I'd give the edge to Giroux. I like him more as a player, but Malkin's skill, you cannot deny it. So I'd probably have to say Giroux's my favorite player outside of the Wings organization, but just behind him is Evgeny Malkin. So hopefully that answers your question. Next question comes from Jojen21, and yes, why do you start to share at the start of every video? I've always done that. I don't know what it is. I'm just a loud person in general. Anyone that knows me knows I'm really loud, so I think it's just natural. I don't know what it is. I'm just typically a really loud person. Like I said, if you know me personally, if you've talked to me on Skype, like voice chat, whatever, Xbox, you know I'm a loud kid, so I apologize, but I really can't help it. So I'm just too loud. I have way too much energy in my system. I don't know what it is, but that's typically why I'm loud. So hopefully I answered your question, man. Next question comes in from Captain Canuck 96, and he asks, which team or player has the most pressure on them? I'm going to answer both. I really like this question. I like all these questions. Please keep sending them in, guys. They're amazing, and it helps this channel and series grow. So anyways, back to the question. Which player? Definitely have to go with Brizgalov. The Philadelphia Flyers want that playoff push. They're really underachieving this year. I don't know what's happening with the Flyers, but they're in no need of rebuilding as of now. Key players like Claude Giroux and stuff like that, you just cannot waste their talent. So you need to make that playoff push. And that trade for Bobrovsky, I think they got like a 4th or 5th round pick back. That was a horrible trade. As you can see, Bobrovsky's on fire right now. So he was really young. I definitely think the Flyers should have gave him one more year of experience just to see what he could do, but it was a really bad trade on Philly's part. But anyways, he doesn't have a backup to fall on, so if Brizgalov is shitting the bed one game, they can't fall back on a backup goalie. I don't even know who their backup goalie is. All I know is they're probably not that good. So if they had that Brizgalov and the Sergei Bobrovsky 1-2 punch in net, it would have been a bit better. But, I mean, all the pressure's leaned on Brizgalov, and he really has to stand on his head to play good. Like, it's so tough for him. As much as I hate him and all the 5-hole jokes you can make about him, the guy has a lot of pressure on him, and you can't really make fun of him. As much as I do, I really do respect him as a player, and the workload that he has and all the pressure on him, I really do respect that. I do make jokes here and there about him, but, I mean, I gotta stick to my Detroit and my Leafs. But, I mean, yeah, the guy has a lot of work on his hands. I really do feel bad for him. So, definitely Brizgalov. For the teams, I'd have to go with Detroit and Vancouver. Detroit's won some cups. Vancouver hasn't. Hopefully Clapperton's watching this. But anyways, Detroit, they have a really talented team. No bias intended or anything. Same thing with Vancouver. But talking back to Detroit, they have a whole bunch of talent in Cromwell, Zetterberg, Datsuk, Howard, which is playing amazing. Really proud of him. But anyways, the first round exits recently, like that really hurts the team. I don't like seeing that. And it really affects their draft picks as well. You just don't really know what to do. They're obviously not going to be rebuilding for, I'd say, probably another 4 or 5 years. So they'll keep their key players like Zetterberg and Datsuk. Then they'll move them away, or hopefully not hopefully I shouldn't say, but eventually they'll retire. Why would I say hopefully? That was so dumb. But anyways, eventually they will retire. So like Datsuk will retire. Cromwell will probably be in his 36th year. So geez, man, they're getting on a bit, but they can still do it. That's what I like to see about them. But I mean, these first round exits, they're really gonna hurt the team. They need to make that playoff push. They need to make that big trade or that big signing in free agency, which is coming up soon. So players, I can't remember who's on the free agent list. So like Mike Ribeiro and players like that, they need that second line center. I think Ribeiro would fit very nice on there. He's got the puck skills, puck possession, and everything like that. So I'd really like Ribeiro to come on the Red Wings. He'd be an amazing addition for the Red Wings in my opinion. So I'd like to see that and possibly a top 4, top 2 defenseman signing. Defense has been playing amazing, but I personally think they need that veteran defenseman alongside of Cromwell. So hopefully the Red Wings can get past the first or second round. I'd love to see it. But they're just in a really tough spot. Same thing with Vancouver. They don't have a lot of cap space to work with players that are getting like a really big contract, like Burrows, Jason Garrison. They're getting like $4 million a piece. That's $8 million together, and they're underachieving. So like they're in a really tough spot. They're playing really good, though, this year. That's just the story of the Canucks. They play amazing in the regular season and shit the bed in the playoffs. So, insert Luongo jokes in the comments section. But, anyways, they have the team to do it. They have that 1-2 punch in net. Like I said, Luongo and Schneider, they can fall back on if one's playing really bad. and the Daniel Sedin, Henrik Sedin, and Burrows, all these players, right? They're just eventually going to get worse if you don't win that cup. They need that cup. They haven't got a cup. If you guys didn't know, you guys probably do know, but they don't have that cup yet. So with this team that they have, they should be definitely able to get this cup. I mean, I guess you could argue that they've lost to the Stanley Cup champions 2 years in a row. So I guess you could argue that, but they're in desperate need of that cup, and there's a lot of pressure on the team. So hopefully that answers your question. Next question comes from the HD Zulu. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. But anyways, he asks, yo, Dooobbz, what's your opinion on America talking shit about Canada and saying they're better than us at hockey? Well, first off, let's get this out of the way. No! No. There's no way America's better than Canada on hockey. Just type in all-time leaders, all-time point leaders. I'm pretty sure the whole list is Canadian, besides Jaromir Jagr and, I think it's Yari Curry. But anyways, as you can see, the top point leaders are all Canadian, basically. So, Americans, fuck you if you think America's a better team or has better players than Canada. There is no chance, no way in hell that you guys have a better team or anything like that. You guys do not compare whatsoever to us in hockey. I'm sorry. I'm proud to be Canadian, and there's just no way. There's no comparison. As simple as that. You can say, oh, we're better than you in football. We're better than you in soccer. Huh? We're better than you at Olympic diving. Huh? We really don't care. Hockey's a sport. So, I mean, I just hate having those arguments with the Americans saying that, oh, we have the best basketball team in the world. They're so irrelevant and so off topic. We're talking about hockey here. We're not talking about basketball. We're not talking about football. We're not talking about baseball. We're talking about hockey. Because if you mention hockey in a Black Ops lobby or NHL lobby, they'll be like, oh, your team's shit. We're sick of football, man. We're unreal at baseball. Oh, it's just so annoying. It's just most of the Americans that I've talked to over online, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of really cool ones, but for the majority of the ones I talk to, they're just so obnoxious about their sports. So, but personally, we are a lot better than them at hockey. There's no arguing that, and even if you're arguing about hockey and stuff like that, and you prove them wrong, they'll bring up football. It's just the way it is. So, that's my take on them talking shit. There's no way they're gonna be better than us at hockey, and just leave it at that. So, America, you guys are good at football and stuff like that, but there's no way you guys can compare to us in hockey. So hopefully that answers your question. And last but not least, the last question we have is from Frozen's Juniors. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Once again, if I butcher it, I'm so sorry. But anyways, yes, Pittsburgh Penguins lose playoff or win. So if you're talking about a playoff spot, then definitely, no question about it, they're making the playoffs. If they don't, that's disgusting. But they definitely are making the playoffs. There's no doubt about it. But I personally think that they're Stanley Cup final contenders, no doubt. With the additions of Brendan Morrow and Jerome McGinley. I know this question was a while back, so this was before anyone even knew that they're going to make the playoffs. Any predictions, anything like that. So as of right now, definitely no questions about it. They're making the playoffs. Stanley Cup finals, definitely. I definitely do think that they are runners for that. Players like Malkin, Crosby, Jerome McGinley, Brendan Morrow, Chris Letang, Marc-Andre Fleury, and Vaughn as a backup. I think they made their statement that they want the cup this year. So, without a doubt, they're making the playoffs, like I said. And I personally think that they can be top 2 contenders. Without a doubt. That team is so stacked. And this year is the year for the Penguins, if anything. So, hopefully they don't upset any Penguins fans out there watching this video. Tell me what you guys think about your organization. You guys have such a stacked team, man. It's unbelievable. So, the trades for Morrow and Iginla, and they still have cap to work with. It's unbelievable. Someone commented on my last shoot commentary that the Penguins still have cap. I didn't even know that, but they're going to have a tough time re-signing, I guarantee you. So, this year is the year for the Penguins. So, hopefully that answers your question, man. That is all for this episode, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'm trying to keep it a little bit shorter. I know other episodes have been 15, 20 minutes, stuff like that. So, please leave your comments in the comment section below, guys, and they'll be answered in future episodes to come. So, once again, guys, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, and please, please, please leave any questions or concerns you may have in the comment section below. So, once again, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.